Public expenditure, it is the expenditure made by the public authorities, whether the central government, state government, or the local bodies, for their own maintenance and for promoting economic and social welfare in the country. There are the different types of public expenditure like direct expenditure and transfer expenditure, developmental expenditure and non-developmental expenditure, productive expenditure and non-productive expenditure. Now let's look into the details of each one. First is the direct expenditure. It is the expenditure which is made by the government on the purchase of goods and services and on the current services or factors of production. It is also known as exhaustive or transfer expenditure. It is made on the maintenance of defense, civil services, educational services like schools, colleges, etc. Next, we have transfer expenditure. Transfer expenditure takes the form of payments which are made without any return of factor services. Or in other words, we can say that the transfer expenditure is that which is made by the government without getting anything in return. This type of expenditure do not create any current production. It do not help in increasing the current production. For example, the government makes payment for the old age pensions, unemployment allowances, sickness benefits, etc. Next category of the public expenditure, we have developmental expenditure. Developmental expenditure is made on the economic and social development of the country. It is made by the government on the establishment of schools, colleges, hospitals, in the development of agricultural sector, etc. Next we have is the non-developmental. Non-developmental expenditure is made by the government for essential services of the government. For example, on the maintenance of police force, on the maintenance of defense, on the giving pensions to the old age people as well as the retired personnel from the defense forces or from any government offices. Next type of expenditure is the productive expenditure. Productive expenditure is that which is made by the government to improve the productive capacity of the country. It is generally made on the establishment of factories so that the production can be improved as well as the employment can be provided to the people in various sectors. Secondly, the education. In the field of education, the government makes a lot of expenditure on the establishment of schools and colleges. Ultimately, the schools and colleges provides skills as well as efficiency to the people to get the jobs and to produce more. Health also is indirectly responsible for increasing the productive capacity of the country. Healthier the people, more will be their productive capacity. Next is there, after productive expenditure, we have unproductive expenditure. Unproductive expenditure is that which is made by the government on the non-productive activities of the economy, like for the maintenance of defense, for the maintenance of administration, for the smooth functioning of the economy. No doubt, these things they help in the smooth functioning of the economy, but these sectors or these areas do not help in increasing the productive capacity of the country. Now we are clear with the different types of the public expenditure. Next, we have the effects of public expenditure. Effects of public expenditure can be divided into the various categories, like the effect of public expenditure on the production. Public expenditure effects on the production. First one, it creates income for individuals. How it creates income for the individuals? Because whenever the government spends money on the establishment of industries, on the establishment of the various production units, it provides employment for the people. And providing employment for the people, ultimately it creates a source of income for the individuals. And with the help of the source of income for the individuals, the standard of living of the people also improves. Second, increases the efficiency of the people. Public expenditure helps in increasing the efficiency of the people. How? Because the public expenditure can be utilized for improving the skills, for improving the training, for providing the training, as well as for providing the proper education to the people. As a result, as more and more people they get the adequate education, adequate training, their efficiency level increases in the economy and they start helping in increasing the production of the economy. Next, it creates human skills. Public expenditure is very helpful in increasing and creating the human skills through education, through training, and through skill improvement programs. Next is the promotes key industry. Public expenditure plays a very important role in the establishment as well as in the development of the key industries. Key industries means the main industries of the economy, like iron and steel industry, because these key industries, they need huge expenditure, and generally the private entrepreneurs, the private industrialists, they are not at all interested in establishment of the key industries, because these industries, they need huge amount of investment, and moreover their gestation period is quite long. As a result, the government has to take initiative to start the key industries or the main industries in the countries, and these industries, they provide a base to the further industries of the economy. So it helps in increasing the key industries or the main industries or the basic industries in the economy. Lastly, we have the public expenditure is also helpful in providing the social security schemes. Social security schemes like public expenditures is helpful in providing the pension. It is helpful in providing the provident fund. It is helpful in providing the unemployment allowances. It is helpful in providing the old age pensions to the people, so that they can have the feeling of social security in the economy. Effects of public expenditure on investment. Public expenditure encourages the investors to invest more. How it encourages the investors to invest more? It encourages them by giving the subsidies. It helps them to invest more in those areas which are the backward areas or the neglected areas of the country. Because whenever the government gives any subsidies or any tax holidays to the investors, it is giving a relaxation as well as a benefit along with the encouragement to them to invest in that specific area. Next, public expenditure is also helpful in creating economic and social overheads. Social overheads like the establishment of schools, providing the housing facility, providing the electricity facility. Even in the case of your economic overheads, we have the construction of roads, construction of bridges, construction of industries, and the irrigation facilities along with industry and agriculture. It is helpful in increasing these things, and ultimately all these areas, they move towards the economic development of the country. Next is the maintenance of economic and social overheads. A public expenditure is not only useful in the construction, in the creation of economic and social overheads, but it is also helpful in the maintenance of economic and social overheads. It's not like that once we have constructed the overheads and after that it is not required to look into the maintenance. It is required. We need to look after the economic and the social overheads. Otherwise, their ability, their capacity also goes down. Next, it is helpful in providing financial assistance and subsidies to the private sector. With the help of public expenditure made by the government can provide the financial help and subsidies to the private sector so that they can invest in the specific areas and they can invest in the production of the specific commodities which can be useful and beneficial for the economy. The effect of public expenditure on income distribution. First one, reduces income inequality. The public expenditure can be helpful in reducing the income inequalities in the society. How? It can be helpful in reducing income inequalities in the society by providing more facilities for the welfare of the poorer section of the society, like by providing them free education, by providing them free health facilities, by providing them the free ration or distribution of ration to the people. It helps them in increasing the standard of living. With the help of public expenditure, the government can also provide employment opportunities for the poorer section of the society, which will indirectly help in increasing the source of income